The following episode contains strong language, personal opinions, and unfiltered conversation. We are not experts, and we are definitely not role models. We're just three old guys talking real shit about real life. If that offends you, well, that's kind of the point. Listener discretion? Pretty strongly advised. I'm going to start this before Tim screws me up again.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Welcome back to Three Old Guys Podcast. Today we've got my wife is going to grill us on questions and see whether or not we can answer them appropriately or whether or not we're going to be hunted down by the police department. Hopefully they don't put us in straitjackets and send us away.
Too late.
Okay, maybe take that one. Yeah, that's always a possibility. Anyway, welcome to Three Old Guys Podcast. Like, follow, and subscribe if you're interested in the stuff that we're doing. We tend to be a little goofy. If you've watched some of these are actually very educational. Some of them look like we need help. Lots of it. Okay, most of these look like we need help.
Yeah.
So my wife is getting very annoyed with me sitting here. She is our social media strategist. She is very good. You'll find her on TikTok as announce yourself.
The Mama Bear Marketing, you don't even know who I am.
I know who you are. You're supposed to announce yourself.
That's next.
Okay, so next on Three Old Guys Podcast, she will be announcing herself. That's it. That's the whole show.
Yep.
Good night. Thank you.
Cut.
So
Moving on.
that's the Mama Bear Marketing, and she will be asking us questions today to kind of introduce you to the kind of just straight up weirdos that we really are. Moving on from that, I will send you over to my wife, and she can progress with the madness.
the level of
Let the
chaos.
madness begin.
So I am Leslie. I am the social media strategist for Three Old Guys Podcast, as well as Offensively Saucy T-shirt. Guys, make sure you are either buying them a pizza, as like we teased Tim about. You guys can find all of this stuff linked around here, wherever platform you happen to be watching this on. Today, I am not acting the role of social media strategist. I am interviewer. So you guys get to know these yahoos that I live with every
Take two.
day. Yeah, the first time we recorded this was great. You guys got a lot of clips. The problem was my voice disappeared somewhere, so we reset up so we can do it this way. So are you guys ready to get to know Tim?
Before we go on, it is going to bother me.
I know.
I had to put in a new mic because the previous one was not recording very well. So moving on.
Okay.
That's John over there. That's Tim over there. That's Leslie right there. Mama Bear Marketing. You find her on
The
TikTok.
Mama Bear Marketing. The.
This isn't the Brady Bunch thing.
And that's Mike.
And
He's-
yeah, I'm the
yeah.
one that everybody. He's this
Okay.
guy.
So let's get on with this, guys. So let's talk about being podcasters, right? What brought you guys to being a podcast? So I want you guys to think about this as this is your audience getting to know you segment. So I'm going to ask you a few questions and we're going to go from there. But I want some, kind of in-depth answers, not some just bullshit, please. So let's start with, what's something you've lost that you'll never get back, and what did it teach you? Let's have John answer that first.
What?
Yeah.
Right now I'm lost for words. I wasn't expecting to go first, but okay. What did I lose first? Not to be my wife. That was a while ago. And what did I learn from that?
Mm-hmm.
Just to make it quick, the last time we recorded this, I said it wasn't entirely my fault, but to change that answer, I would say it wasn't both of our fault, to the point of blaming each other. But, maybe we'll go in depth with that later, but not at this point.
So what did it teach you?
I can't just put my finger on one thing as to what it taught me, but just one of the greatest things that stands out, I guess you could say, would be forgiving myself.
Fair enough. All right. Tim,
What I lose?
what's one thing you've lost that you'll never get back, and what did it teach you?
His mind.
Yeah, my mind. But no, actually, it's been a few years of moving to Arizona. I lost two very dear friends.
Mm-hmm.
And one was due to cancer. The other one was due to the one thing that I learned from that, life is short.
Fair enough.
Very short. They were gone way too soon.
Okay.
That does kind of lead into mine. I mean, obviously, as we're getting older, one of the things that we have, all three of us have lost is our youth and our exuberance and our ability to do things. There's so much that we used to be capable of doing that we lost over the years just from getting older. I mean, that's part of reality. So what it's taught us is we have to slow down. We have to take better care of ourselves. All of us have medical conditions that we didn't have, well, even 10 years ago. We've had to start taking better care of ourselves, and that's one of the things that Gen X needs to really focus on is how poorly we've taken care of ourselves while we were trying to get done what we needed to get done. And it's a real kick in the face and kick in the teeth to realize how much effort we put in just to be towards the end and be hurting so bad for it.
Okay. Fair enough. So let me ask you guys this, leading from that question. What is the most old guy thing you guys have done this week? Mike?
This week? Okay, today we set up Halloween decorations.
Decorations?
Decorations.
And there are no kids in the house.
The most old guy thing that I've done, every time I had to get up. Now, we've got a lot that gets staked into the ground. We've got a lot that gets hung up on the roof, and we've got various things that get pinned up and taped up here and there.
Right.
The amount of groaning that I did just trying to move.
Rice Krispies?
It's not even Rice Krispies. It's straight up. I almost need a crane to get my ass up off the ground nowadays. They're just it's so you feel like a 60-year-old man, 70-year-old man trying to get up.
Well, you're 50, so.
Well, I am 50.
Okay.
So that was definitely an old man thing to do, was just groan every time I got up.
John?
Cleaning my glasses. Never used to have to wear them.
Solid.
Yeah, so I got to clean them bitches all the time.
I know, right? I find myself like in my office when I'm editing your guys' videos. I'll look through my glasses and I'll be like, dude. I always see through
Who needs to see? They're just supposed to improve your vision. Foggy is a vision style
That's
too.
not how it works. That's not how this works. Speaking of which, Tim.
Doesn't wear his glasses most of the time.
No, he should be, but that's besides the point. What's the most old man thing you've done this week?
Old man thing I've done this week?
Yeah.
Good God. I passed out.
Okay. That's it?
I passed out. That was it.
Alrighty then. So, here's one that we had a lot of conversation on last time.
Okay, that's not going to work. I'm up close. I will definitely go blind.
So, what's one modern trend you just don't understand and secretly love?
Yeah, Mike.
I feel called out.
You're supposed to.
There's a lot of trends that I don't like.
Okay.
Yee boys, squatted trucks, that whole nonsense. Just he apparently does like yee boys. And the whole trend of doing everything on the internet. I do kind of secretly love it because it's a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun doing it, and it gives me something to fill up time. You guys probably won't see a lot of this, but there's a lot of hookup in this that makes me feel proud that I was able to get it all work.
Yes, and we thank you for that. That's a lot of stuff you have to do
Yeah.
just to make this all possible.
John, your turn.
No.
Tim's turn.
We're back on the rotation, but we're going the other way.
Yeah, we're going to do this.
It is the weekend.
It is the weekend.
The weekend.
Squirrel. Today's squirrel moment will be brought to you by Tim.
I forgot the question.
That was the most old thing he's done already.
Hey,
Right
who
there.
are you?
What's one modern trend that you don't understand but secretly love? Do you even follow modern trends?
No, not really.
Solid answer. Moving on. John?
Well, I'd have to say that it's like the same with Mike. You know, I really don't like this whole camera business and recording everything, but it's fun. Starting to try to come out of my shell. I would have to say yes. The whole video thing is new to me, and it's different. That's what I'm sure. It takes you out of your comfort zone.
Very much so. Have you guys seen the 6'7" trend? Have you guys seen that one going on?
Nope.
What?
Okay.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Got it. That's probably
And this is not a joke. I literally have no idea what she's talking
I've been
about.
on social media more than you, so there's
She
that.
does. She spends a lot more time on it than I do.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of videos, reaction videos, and stuff like that. Basically, all I do, really.
Alrighty then. So let me ask you this question because this got a lot of interaction last time with you men. I would say boys, but men.
It is the weekend.
It is the weekend. Do you think younger generations are softer, smarter, or just different?
In the immortal words of John, they're all sissy lalas.
I think it's back. I think it's back to John. Is actually this. It should be the because we're back on the rotation. Remember, so it should be back to him.
I don't know. I would have to say that the generation today has lost the parenting skills of our parents. You know, they don't have the drive of either do it or get your ass whooped. It's either you do it or you don't do it. There wasn't any in between or options or safe spaces or
Give you
pronouns
timeout.
and, you know, all these butt plug things that you got going on.
Participation trophies, that
Yes,
kind of
it's
stuff.
just do it or fucking move on.
Fair enough. You? So would you say that they're just different or softer?
Softer.
Softer? Okay.
Much better.
Sissy lalas.
Like, yeah, sissy lala girls.
I think last time I answered this is I think that they're softer. That the resilience isn't there.
Agreed.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Everybody goes through life their own way, but the drive to just do it and keep going. And I know that there are certain levels of millennials, but it seems to have fallen off shortly after our generation was growing up, that it was nobody else was going to do it for you.
Mm-mm. Nobody was coming to save you. That's
you
true.
weren't going to go to the store and just buy a new one. You weren't going to pick up a new this or a new that, or have somebody come to your house and get it taken care of. We had to do all of it ourselves. You had to go to your friend's house to find out about whether or not they were doing things. You had to go to the store and look up the new items. You couldn't just look them up on your phone. I'm guilty of that to no end. I absolutely love Amazon, but I am still the person that will go to the store. So having everything handed to you is very much a softer generation than those of us who had to actually put a lot of effort in, and we carry a lot of that with us even in our age now.
Would you consider it entitlement though, or softer?
Some entitlement,
Okay.
but some softer. I mean,
Okay.
you've definitely got kids nowadays that haven't been entitled to anything. They weren't given anything on a silver platter,
Okay.
but they still had access to things more easily, and didn't really have to put the effort in. I mean, everybody's got the internet and the whole world at their fingertips on a daily basis.
Instant gratification.
You can't. I mean, our day, you wanted to know what was going on. You had to go to the library and figure it out, or go get a newspaper and figure it out.
Or go find Johnny, because Johnny knew the answer usually. Right.
I mean, somebody knew the answer.
Yeah.
But
Tim?
Yeah, they're definitely soft. They have all these. I can't do it, so I'm gonna say I'm not me. I'm this person. I'm that person. I don't want to be me. I want to be. It's like back in the day, we used to say, "Okay, it's pretending. We're gonna pretend." They took it to a whole nother level to where they're like, "Oh, you can't call me that. You can call me this." Haha. And I'm like, "No, look in your pants."
Gotcha.
What did that say? No, you're not this. You're this. Yeah.
But, you know,
My
also,
pants
too,
don't say
we
anything.
all, what do you call it? We're comforted in all the hard work that other people's done before us.
Yeah. I agree with that, John. I agree. Like, my mom's part of the greatest generation, and her parents were part of the silent generation. And I'll tell you what, I am still at 51 years old. My mom says jump, and I will say how high and when can I come down? Ma'am. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I can see what you guys are saying. So let me ask you a question leading off of that. How do you define success now that money and status don't hold the same weight. Let me give you an example. So there's a lot of people on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, right? There's millions of people across social media. Not all of them are household names. Like if I were to ask you guys about a famous makeup artist online that I follow, you guys would be like,
There's famous makeup artists online.
Yeah.
exactly. So, but you all know who MacGyver is, right? He's from our generation. You all know who like Dylan and Cole Sprouse are. Okay.
No.
Well, they're from Disney, but
Those
okay.
guys.
Or
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Joe,
yeah.
you guys were talking earlier about JoJo Siwa, right? Okay.
Those two were. I have no idea about
Okay.
JoJo
So here's
Siwa.
the thing. Now that that weight is gone because of social media, okay. Now that that status disappears because you don't have to be a household name to be a millionaire anymore.
Well, like some of these, and I see what you're saying. Like some of these YouTube and TikTok celebrities, Taco Reacts and Millennial Guy, and
Logan Paul.
Okay.
some of these other ones that are out there. You have the ability to become famous without necessarily. John's dying over here.
Fucking alcoholic.
I see what you're saying. The line has definitely been blurred between real celebrity and basic fame.
Agreed.
Because you can get your face out there and become well known to whoever you're around, but you're not rocking the millions of dollars like these actual celebrities.
Right. So now the question comes in. Now that we put it on the level playing field, how do you define your guys' level of success or your personal success, your life success? What kind of success how do you define that for you guys?
Personal success for me is just being able to get through on a day-to-day basis and actually have people watch these things. I don't think we're trying to be celebrities. We're not trying to be the next big thing or the next big group of guys. It would be cool if it happens, but it's really nice to be able to get these out and get them posted. And to me, that's successful.
Okay.
That it's actually out there. And of course, I am exactly that type of guy that will check postings and check postings and check postings. Have I gone viral yet? No, well, of course, I know I'm not going to.
As the social media strategist, I can confirm this. I have watched him in our bedroom, in our bed, because you guys know that I'm his wife as well. And he's checked that post probably 15 times. He is the epitome of the TikTok video. Did it go viral yet? Did it go viral yet? I'm just going to check one more time, right? It's literally on his refresh. So he's not wrong. But I will say that for the guys, this is success. John, how do you define your success?
My success. I have been very successful in my life. I have fallen down. I've made mistakes. I've been to prison. I've been a drug addict. I've been damn near a bank robber. I've almost killed people. And how do I figure that to be a success? Because I know not what to do. I spend most of my time now watching cop videos and crime videos, stuff like that. And it's not because I have a fascination with it, but because it reminds me every day what will happen should I slip back into that mindset. So that is a big win for me.
Agreed.
And it's a reminder every day. And I'm one of those people that are hard to get it the first time. So I have to watch it over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. And it's funny that I see myself in these videos so many times, at so many places. And that to me is my success because I'm still here. I'm alive. I'm over 50.
And you're sober.
And I'm sober. And, yeah. Thank you. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't easy. But, it's taken a lot of players in my life to get me to this point. And that's what I call my success. And that's what I roll with.
I love it. That's so
And
true.
it is a big success story for him to be clean. And he still struggles with it. I mean, he makes mention of it now and again. So we know that he still struggles with it. And we try to support him with
110%.
With the whole staying clean. Because it's not just about getting clean. You have to stay that way.
Yep. And he's done a really good job.
Yeah, that's
really
good
job.
Good point. Yes, you do have to stay with it.
All right, Tim, your turn. So what's your definition of success?
Breathing right on.
every day, breathing.
I'll give you a clap for that.
Yeah, I am the son of a alcoholic who died early.
Mhm.
I was born premature. Well, no, I wasn't born premature, but I was born very, very small because she was an alcoholic,
Okay.
and I wasn't really. Don't I don't know if I was supposed to be here or not, but I
Mhm.
am here. I'm surviving, and I haven't killed anybody. I haven't gone out on a bender. I haven't. So my success is the fact that I'm still here. A lot of the musical artists that I have grown up with have died early.
Mm-hmm.
The 27 clubs, I've overlapped that now twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the
So,
hell
yeah.
is the 27 Club?
Rock stars who died at
Rock stars
27.
have died at 27. You've
That
never-
shows that I'm not in the know.
Holy crap! Well, I am.
There's something he didn't know. What?
Wow! Ooh, it is on film.
Golf clap, golf clap.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
so-
I have-
So that's your level of success. Let me lead into that with another question that kind of builds off of that. So, in that respect, as far as success goes, I have my own personal vote for this one, by the way. Which one of you is going to say something to get YouTube or your YouTube channel demonetized?
I would try to do that.
That's
I
you?
definitely would, yes.
He would try. I would do it just by accident.
Just by being
Yeah,
you?
he would
Just
do
by
it.
being me.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Bah!
So we're putting our money on Tim.
No, we're actually putting our money on me because I'm the guy who edits this. So if I don't take it out,
You can point.
It's all you?
it's all on me.
Your
So,
fault.
or if I don't catch it as a strategist, then it lands on my shoulders.
She's secondary editing, so if she sees it, a lot of times I will take my final cut to her, and she'll review it as kind of an editor, and she'll be
Chief
like, "No,
editor.
you can't put that out there. That's got to go."
So if I don't catch it, y'all, it'll be my fault. Just saying. All right. So,
It's a shared effort.
So blame Mama Bear.
absolutely. So let me ask you then this: what's one thing that keeps you guys trying every day? What's one thing that gets you out of bed, keeps you trying, keeps you moving? I know John's answer for this one right now.
Go ahead, Tim.
Having to pee.
Solid. This is what I deal with.
I think we all get out of bed in the morning to pee. It's part of.
I should hope so.
Yeah.
Part of. I mean, if you're staying in bed and peeing, then we've got bigger.
Belong in a
issues.
hospice.
Yeah.
I'm going to answer next on this one simply because I already have the answer in my head, and it's my wife, but in two different ways. I do it because I want her to be proud of me. I also do it because she demands that I do it. I need to get off my butt and get it done. So,
Solid.
I mean, she wants me to do it, and I want to do it for her so that she's proud. So it keeps me going, and she's kind of my guiding purpose in most of the things that I do. I want to keep the yard maintained so she's got a nice place to live. I want to keep a nice house so she's got a nice place to live. I want to keep the car running good so she's got a nice place to be. I want to work a good job and keep my job going and my career going so that she's got money to be able to spend.
On
It's
this
not
podcast.
a single person thing. I mean, let's be honest. If I were a single guy, I could probably get away with a minimum wage job, live in a truck, and be perfectly happy. I mean, that's just the way guys operate most of the time. So I go out of my way to make a nicer life because I want my wife to have a nicer life.
Okay. John?
I forgot the question.
So, the question is, what's one thing that keeps you getting up out of bed and going every day?
Can I buy a vowel?
Karen. What vowel are you buying?
Keeps me up and gets me up in the morning. I'm going to have to say, and I'm not trying to get all stupid about this, but I would have to say God. And what keeps me going is the fact that I want to better myself. Even though sometimes I don't show it, or even sometimes I don't put enough effort into it. But believe it or not, even though you nag me, you bitch at me, and you fuck with me so much, to do the things that I have to do, I guess the level of not so much encouragement but pressure to do things has allowed me to keep it moving. And as much as I try to keep up and then I fall back, keep up and then I fall back, but as long as I keep getting up. So I guess I would have to say partially God and you at this point.
I'm such a heifer in your corner.
I called you a
him
heifer on the
first.
last time, man.
I know it's payback. I get it. It's fine. You should have just said get in the heifer kitchen. Get in the heifer kitchen. Get in the heifer. Anyway, and we're off. So, a couple more questions, and then I promise I'll let you guys off the hook. You guys have done really well. I'm really proud of you. So,
We're not doing it right.
yeah, I know. So, here's one thing. Two last questions. Okay. What do you think men your age still need to heal from but refuse to talk about?
I got the answer.
John's got the button.
First
No,
one
yeah,
with the buzzer.
Repeat the question, please. Word that again.
What do you think men your age still need to heal from but absolutely refuse to talk about?
Emotions.
Fair enough. How so?
I think I stole that answer from somebody else. But yes, emotions. I would have to say that, men don't like to talk about it. We don't really, to be quite honest, we don't really face it. We don't really deal with it. So it would be emotions.
Okay.
I say it would be like the emotions of a broken heart.
There you go.
The broken heart of lost love.
Okay. So do you guys not talk about them simply because...
You mean amongst ourselves?
Well, I mean, obviously there's a bro code, I'm assuming, I mean, you guys don't talk about that kind
We
of stuff.
joke about shit.
Sometimes we do, actually.
Really?
Yes, sometimes
Okay.
we do, but it's not often.
Okay. Do you guys think that that needs to happen more?
No.
Got it.
No.
You?
Not too much more.
I was going to carry on from John's but I managed to lose my train of thought. So
Derail the train.
Derailed the train
yeah,
of conversation.
Tim pushed it off the rails. Is what he did. It just
Demonetized.
The things that we need to heal from are I mean, yeah, there are things that we've done in our past that we have to learn to forgive ourselves for.
I was just going to ask that question.
Good point.
We all have things that we have done that we second guess why we did them. And as older guys, I think that's and it falls into Tim's aspect on the lost love and Tim's aspect on the whole not talking about our emotions. There's a lot that I'm sure that all three of us and a good chunk of other guys out there, you replay those past moments in your life. And it's because you're replaying them that you can guarantee that you haven't forgiven yourself.
That's the key word.
Because if you're still holding on to it, you haven't forgiven yourself for it.
Fair enough.
That is a lot of baggage
That's a
that
lot
we do
of
carry.
baggage to carry. I agree. And I think that more men, especially more Gen X men, need to learn to absolve themselves from stuff like that. I totally agree.
Let
And
go.
then, yeah, exactly. Let it go. I mean, there's a famous, Elsa song. Let it go. Sorry.
That there is, but I mean, I think that's where a lot of the comedy for the Gen X guys. You'll find a lot of the Gen X guys are very. They put humor into everything.
Agreed.
And it's our kind of our way of coping is we'll just make a joke out of it.
Agreed. Agreed.
There were a lot of comedians during our period of time, and we just kind of learned that behavior of well, I can't do anything about it. Let's make a joke out of it.
Yep.
If I can't laugh at myself, somebody else will.
Absolutely. I totally agree. All right, your last question. And I really want you guys to think this one through. Okay. What do you want people to remember about you? Not just the Three Old Guys podcast, but what do you guys want them to take away about you specifically? About John, Mike, and Tim? What do you want them to remember about you? Or what do you want your kids or your family to remember about you?
He's not really this psychotic in real life. Okay, he is. But I don't know. I guess I would hope that people would remember that we put the effort in and we tried.
Okay.
We may not be the greatest at it, and I know I make the joke of it first. If at first you don't succeed, destroy all evidence you ever tried. I kind of want people to realize that we did try. We may not have been successful. We may not have done the greatest. We may not be top tier in any stretch of the imagination, but we did try. And that's that old adage of the guy walking, maybe just barely walking to get better health, but he's doing laps around the guy sitting on the couch.
True. Very true. Okay. Tim, Don, you want to chime in?
Yeah, basically, yeah. 'Cause I'm out there every night working, busting my butt, and there's people in there, and we have people coming in, going out, but I'm still there, and I'm still busting my ass, and they look at me and like, okay, we know that we can count on him.
Okay.
So, yeah,
So you're rock steady. You want
Yeah.
people to remember that you're rock steady. I
Yeah.
would have to 110% agree with that. Tim is very rock steady.
Did you notice, just real quick, did you notice how we communicate there with the bill of our hats?
I did. That was awesome.
Did the tip?
Yeah.
Jim rolled right in.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice. Good
All right. So now, what was the question?
What do you want people to remember you for?
Okay, so I'm going to clean this up a little bit. This is the assumption you should live by, according to John. So nobody cares about you. Nobody's coming to save you. You must assume that nobody's going to reach out and say, oh, let me help you, and try to do things on your own in moderation. And when I pass away and go, what I want people to remember me by is not thinking about me specifically, but when something happens or something reminds you of me and I cross your mind, that's just me saying hello.
Okay. I
So
like that.
so the closest to me are the ones who are going to remember me from time to time. I don't expect people to weep and all that stuff. Of course, a lot of people say that. It may or may not happen. But what I'm trying to say is that when I go, I hope I tag somebody in and take it and run with it. You know, whatever I might have said to encourage you or whatever I might have said that made you happy, whatever. Just whatever you can take from me as a person and it benefits you or makes you smile or makes you think, then that's me just saying hello and run with it. Because I'm dead and gone.
Right.
I'm out.
Right.
I'm out.
You checked out, right?
Checked out. Went to go meet the creator.
And we can always hope that at some point people will remember that parabolic mics need to stay upright.
Ah, okay.
What was that word you said?
Parabolic mics.
So anyway, as
My
their
bad.
social media strategist, I'm going to tell you guys to do me a favor. Somewhere, wherever you're watching this, whether this be a clip on TikTok to send you to YouTube to watch this full podcast version or episode, I should say, wherever it is on here, there are links. Okay, there is no hiding that. If you guys want to support these guys and keep them going and get better equipment, all the things. I have something in my eyeball. Do me a favor, wherever you're watching this, find their faces, and I mean, you can smash it, you can tap it, you can nicely click
Unless
on
you're
it.
in person, please don't smash my face in person.
And then you'll find Mike's shirt business, Offensively Saucy. You'll also find the buy them I'm gonna say pizza for Tim, but you can buy him a beer. Like, subscribe, follow, comment, do all the things. These guys deserve the world, in my opinion. And yes, I'm probably seriously biased. Just throwing that out there. But go buy him a pizza, go buy him a beer, buy him a coffee, buy one of Mike's shirts. Get these guys out there because they have so much knowledge locked in their head. Most of it is useless music facts. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Oh, yeah, we could do hours and hours and hours.
I'm going to throw that out there. So if you're coming at them with music, please make sure all your ducks, whether they be alive or dead ducks, because John has a dead duck that he's very proud of. It's, by the way, a Halloween decoration, just so nobody goes ballistic. Just saying.
Peter, calm down.
Make sure your I know, right? Make sure your ducks are in a row because they will correct you. Okay, so that's been me interviewing the guys. At some point, I'm sure the guys are going to turn tables on me, and they're going to interview me, and it's fine.
One quick clause to that pause, people. When she says buy me a beer, that's just a figure of speech. Remember, I am a recovering alcoholic. It's just a figure of speech.
Yes.
We'll change that in the next episode because it's
Yeah.
very misleading.
It is misleading, and I apologize. Yes, you can buy them a coffee.
But what we mean by it is when I say beer, because I ask these guys all the time, hey, go get me a beer. And they're looking at me like, what the hell? Root beer is what I'm referring to.
There you go. That's
So-
John's new version.
We are
Clean
addicted to
it up.
soda around this house.
Zero sugar will help.
Zero sugar.
You know, if
wait,
Monster-
no, sugar, because sometimes my
If
blood sugar-
Monster wants to reach out and sponsor the three old guys,
Oh, good lord! If Monster wants to sponsor us, if
Ooh,
Monster,
I like that.
if Monster makes a root beer flavor, we're done.
it's over. Yep. All right, guys. Thank you so much for letting me hang out with you. I really appreciate that. We're gonna go. Oh yeah, this heifer needs to feed these men. So,
Because we're utterly hungry.
yeah, so I'm gonna feed the men, and we will catch you in the next episode.
We appreciate you hanging out with us. Peace
Ciao,
out,
cow.
guys.
Ciao.